Charlotte Flair is back with new theme song, new gear, but same old booking, becoming the 14-time women's champion. And Bianca Belair versus Alexa Bliss was a demonic mess. Love the Scary Movie 3 references though.
That's all.
A little Spaceballs action. Big uppercut.
Welcome if you're enjoying the Belle, this is DS and Happy New Year! This is the first Women's Wrestling Weekly of 2023, and I'll be cheating a little bit as I'm still recovering from the weekend and this mad work month and focus on WWE Raw and SmackDown. But we've got so much to talk about here, let's jump right into SmackDown. Alright, so we got a special end of the year episode of SmackDown with Ronda Rousey versus Raquel Rodriguez for the SmackDown Women's Championship, and ironically, after knowing how this was Ronda's last proper defense of this particular reign, this was Ronda's best match of the reign. In fact, one of the best matches of her career. Like, what? Yes, Ronda and Raquel match just made sense. And unlike her versus Shotzi, Emma, or Liv Morgan, it just made sense. The chemistry was there, you could tell Ronda was more comfortable laying her shit in, and the character dynamic worked really well for both the champion and the challengers. For the first time in a while, Ronda looked like she was facing a formidable threat, and Raquel, for the first time since probably NXT days, looked like a superhuman with mighty strength. And Shayna did her role perfectly as well. And Raquel overcoming Ronda, even with her injured arm, made her look even stronger than ever, and Ronda going for the injured arm throughout the match over and over again, using her large arsenal of submission moves were awesome to see. There were great spots between the two, like Ronda's unique judo moves to Raquel's power moves, and that finisher on the top rope to armbar was just spectacular scene to see. Yeah, that was really cool. And with that armbar, Raquel taps out to Ronda Rousey as Ronda Rousey defends the SmackDown Women's Championship. And following this match, we see the Queen is back with a new theme song this time and new gear. And Ronda Rousey asks if Charlotte is here to challenge her for SummerSlam.
Your elbow's feeling a lot better and you want to challenge for this title at SummerSlam? No, wait, no. Royal Rumble, that's a lot sooner, yeah.
Never mind, it was Royal Rumble. And Charlotte rather challenges Ronda for tonight. And Ronda's feeling her oats, she's feeling like the top of the mountain, and even with good buddy Shayna trying to talk her out of it, Ronda says she's feeling spicy. And the championship is on. Charlotte nails Rousey with the big boot near fall. Flair then hits spear on Ronda Rousey, but she counters it into armbar, but Flair rolls through and grabs the tights on a roll-up to become the new SmackDown Women's Champion, the 14-time World Champion, Charlotte Flair. Okay, tons to unpack here. This is a rebranded, repackaged Charlotte Flair with new music, which I gotta say is a bop. And that gear, I gotta be honest, threw me a little bit off. For a second, I thought it was Maurice that won the title from the back. That will be pretty epic too. She kind of looks like she stole the gear from Sasha's back that she left in the locker room. She looks like she's been playing Tekken a lot and got inspired by Nina Williams, which to think of it is a really good inspiration. She looks great, she looks hot, she looks sexy, but I guess I'm just a little bit thrown off because this is the furthest look we've seen from the Queen Charlotte Flair aesthetics that she kept for how many years now. So I'm excited to see some other variations of this gear design and make up my mind then. But more importantly, she changed up her gear and theme song. So this is a completely repackaged Charlotte Flair, minus the booking, because returning and winning the title on the same night, it's such a classic Charlotte thing to do. But it's also worth noting that probably this is the biggest babyface pop of Charlotte's maybe entire career, which is pretty cool. Could this be Charlotte's top babyface era, or is it just different packaging, same old Charlotte? We'll see. But overall, what a statement WWE made with the last show of the year. I'm very stressed by. Another thing that makes me really excited about this booking is that it throws a ranch into WrestleMania picture. Who's Charlotte gonna face and what's next for Ronda Rousey? There's still Becky Lynch match against Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania that's been floating around for years, but there are also reports that WWE has moved on from it and now is planning Rhea Ripley versus Ronda Rousey. Personally, I'd rather see Ronda and Shayna dominate tag division heading into WrestleMania, or even have a match between the two, Shayna versus Ronda Rousey. Let's move to WWE Raw, the first Raw of 2023, and the first match of 2023 is Bianca Belair versus Alexa Bliss for the Raw Women's Championship match with so much hype. The backstage segments has gagged me, and I've been clamoring for this match since their interaction at Royal Rumble years ago, and I was very disappointed. What a freaking mess. Let's just first say the thing I loved was that Bianca Belair and Alexa Bliss recreated Branda fighting the ring from Scary Movie 3 that was trending on Twitter, which was really freaking funny. Like, I'm already imagining like Alexa and Bianca watching this video on Twitter backstage. It's really cute. But Guys, they had zero chemistry for some reason. Somehow both of them were bleeding, Alexa from her nose and Bianca maybe from her ear. At one point, Bianca was screaming at Alexa to move quicker. She looked damn frustrated.
So powerful, Bianca. Is this her moment?
That's the face we haven't seen from Bianca since maybe that Sonya Deville match. We all knew that this match will somehow get that Fiend shenanigan at the end, and we did. We see Alexa Bliss get distracted by masked men standing in the audience. I thought it was really funny that one security was so confused he was trying to stop one of the masked men. Leave him alone, he's working. And then Titantron started glitching with Alexa getting all like tormented in her head. She's doing acting right there. She then turns and attacks the referee, and Bianca Belair destroys Bianca Belair with a devastating DDT. Yes, that was in quotation mark because I didn't really believe that Bianca would need stretchers from those DDT. And she did eventually walk out only with the help of beautiful, very helpful husband, Montez. This is what other wrestling husbands should do. And later in the show, Alexa is interviewed why she lost control, and she says she didn't lose it, but she gained control. Yeah, she's now fully fiendified. Yeah, this was a major disappointment of a match, and even where Alexa's strength is, the acting, I think, was a little just a bit underwhelming. Like, there's no like, oh, she's fiendified. I just feel like it kind of lacked a dramatic shift. You know, maybe they're just trying to not show everything today. This is definitely not the last we'll see between the two. I think we'll get Bianca versus Alexa Bliss for Royal Rumble, and I'm a bit worried after seeing this match, but I think we have some time to build and practice, practice the match. But more importantly, escalate the Fiend influence a lot more to pose an even more believable threat to the EST, because right now, I don't really believe Alexa's a threat still. I'll say this match was girl. Another match we got was Becky Lynch versus Damage Control, Io Sky, and Dakota Kai. So this match happens when Becky Lynch interrupts Damage Control segment, and Becky's just so good with the storytelling. She brings up how Bayley is always in someone's shadow throughout her career, and even though she thinks she's the leader of this group, she's in fact in the shadow of the two champions. And she even plants the seed of doubt, saying that it's just a matter of time until someone turns on her. And yeah, I like the idea of Io turning and breaking free. Anyway, Bayley then suggests a tag match for Becky, but Becky gets badass and runs into the ring for a handicap match. And for the first couple of minutes, Becky gets to dominate both Io and Dakota, and oh my god, one part she like freaking goes off on Dakota, but tides are turned and Damage Control starts to brutalize Becky, and I was like, who's gonna come in as Becky's mystery partner? Could it be all dark conified Asuka, Candice LeRae, who's probably a logical choice, even Summer Rae, who was in the backstage for some reason? But it was none other than Michin, Mia, Yim for the save, which I get it, it worked, but it's still kind of random. And it also sounded like the live audience didn't really move, which sucks because Mia is so good. And yeah, this match was really, really fun, especially at the end when Mia is distracted by Becky brawling with Bayley outside. Dakota tags Io in, and when Mia hits the 8 defeat on Dakota, Io hits over the moonsault on Mia for the win. Fun match, but overall, I'll say this was fine.
Good. Not bad.
It doesn't have the strongest direction. Like, where is Candice LeRae at? What's going on with the Mia versus Rhea, or even Rhea versus Beth? And will this tag division ever happen? There's a lot to be desired, and I know this is Rumble season, the WrestleMania season coming up, so we can't really build that many storylines, so it is what it is. But please, let's at least get the tag division going. Alright, that is it for this week's mini-sized review, but from next week, the review is coming back full force, so get ready for that. So hit that subscribe button right now. We've got some really fun Royal Rumble videos coming up, as well as news and rumor episodes with all these WrestleMania's rumors that's coming out, and of course the Candice Michelle interviews coming, so you're in for a treat in 2023, and you can find me on Instagram on DSShin and Ring the Bell DS on Twitter. See you next time. Bye!